I came to the office and I realized I don't have the key, so I had to go back, get the key. So I missed a few minutes at the open, like 5 minutes at the open. And I'm glad I missed that because it was really choppy at the open. And I knew if I were probably get chopped up at the open. The market turned out to be really choppy for about 10, 15 minutes. But after that, all right, guys, good morning, everybody. Andrew is here. Another episode of Market Volatility. So this morning, I came to the office and I realized I don't have the key, so I had to go back, get the key. So I missed a few minutes at the open, like 5 minutes at the open. And I'm glad I missed that because it was really choppy at the open. And I knew if I were probably get chopped up at the open. The market turned out to be really choppy for about 10, 15 minutes. But after that, found the direction that we want. It was gapping down after the strong day that we had. Europe sold off, so Europe really couldn't recover the gains that yesterday, keep the gains that they had yesterday. But today, U.S. market was gapping down because of the fear of recessions. There was no particular reason. It was just the fear of recession that is raising, but rallied higher. So TQQQ was the trade of the day for me. So it was essentially a 5-minute opening range breakup. But what I noticed that its gap, had a strong open, really never touched the VWAP. So I slowly scaled in there, and I was really afraid. I was really afraid that this might not really have the breakthrough. We had S3 support, resistance level, slowly added, and after that I really noticed that this level is being held by QQQ. I added again, and eventually we had this beautiful run from 2380 all the way up to 25. I should have added on that on the way, but I just, for some reason, I didn't. I really didn't want to. I think I should have. I don't know why I didn't. This would have been probably a really good place to add. Ads are something that I have to work on that, and turned out to be a very, very, very beautiful move all the way up to 25. And it's very profitable. Another trade that I did was essentially the same trade, was on Tesla, but on Tesla I added on the way up, so that was really nice. So Tesla had a little bit of a more roller coaster, but eventually came up. So red to green, I went long, popped up, sold, and then after it really break the high of the day and I saw the whole market started moving, I added more heavily on that in a couple of points. So at 715, 718, and 727, and now it's at 740 right now. So that's the type of the trade. So what's the strategy on Tesla? In this particular case, Tesla would have been probably 5-minute opening range breakup. For about 15 minutes you had the chop, and eventually it goes up. So that's I probably had a little bit of an early entry. Brian went short here, but it came back up, so I saw it's probably a squeeze is happening, so I just went in there. So overall, it was a pretty solid day for me, and pretty happy on that. TQQ. I had another trade on AMD as well that I wasn't really a big fan. Actually, I'm not a big fan. I got it stopped out. So AMD went come up, for the break of high of the day, and I got it stopped out. So with a little bit of a loss here. So overall, what happened here on the day for me, I lost $463 on AMD. Again, I kind of take a smaller size on that. TQQ and Tesla were very strong, and I still have a little bit of Tesla, and also have some SPXL as well. So I'm going to hold the SPXL a little bit longer, see if we can get a bigger move on that. And I have some SSO and TNA options as well. So we'll see how it goes. But I still have 60 shares of Tesla. So overall, it will turn out to be a really nice day in this move up. SPXL, I added on the other account. I want to hold a little bit on that. So for the break of this S3, and now it's actually green. So it's moving up to 66. See if we can hold it for a swing as well. So Brian, what about you?
Yeah, no, I traded TQQ. And Baba had a not a bad short on, but it stopped me out. Now it reversed and came back up, so I had to stop out on that. Back at break even on the rest of it. But yeah, I shorted Tesla as well, just on that little pullback. Again, just made a bit of money, but I went long with you when it started to break out, so I got a nice move on that as well. So all the faves seem to be in play here. So
Yeah. Tesla turned out to be very, very nice. I mean, especially the ads that I had.
yeah,
I mean, it could have been even ad on that. That's just the market is moving. QQQ is 1.2%. IWM went from red to green. SPY 0.6%. So, it's just moving. Apple probably is leading the charge here on 1.2%. Um, yeah, so a couple of news on that. So yesterday I had the webinar on opening range breakup or breakdowns, opening range breakouts. So it's going to be posted today. So you're going to have that in the education center. There was some good news that came in. It was that the Business Insider chose best day trading course in 2022. And best overall was Bearable Traders, and the runner-up was Warrior Trading, obviously a very good community, and a bunch of other ones. So that was really nice. I mean, it was completely unpaid, unsolicited or something. And they have an advertiser disclosure that some of it might get the compensation, but they don't get any compensation from us for that. That's for sure. But that was a really, really nice news that came in. So Business Insider, that was very nice. We're happy for that for sure. And let's see a couple of other trades from the community. So let's start with Meta. So this is the trade that Thor did. So he went short at the point of control. He didn't cover, and then eventually got a stopped out at break even. So even Legend himself get a stopped out. So that's good news for all of you who are getting a stopped out. Eamon had a really nice snap trade. So that's another thing that 1 minute opening range breakup as soon as the volume came in. So this one is what is that? And then Thor had a trade at CVX, so floor PV3. So he went long all the way. He got this move up all the way to 147 to 150. That's very, very beautiful. Yeah, I'm showing that Thor has, and he's still in there. So these are a couple of good trades. So today is Wednesday psychology. Who do we have today? Mike is here today, or I don't know who's for my is Crede is coming, or I don't know who's coming, but we're active for Wednesday psychology, and that's it. Our Peak Capital traders, guys, in half an hour we have the mentorship session in Peak Capital trading room. Mike is in for psychology. And New York City meetup, guys. I think we have 75 people sign up so far. We just need the RSVP because we need to book the place, and we haven't. And I'm a little bit stressed out on that. So we need to make sure that we have enough room for the people. It's a little bit hard to get such a short notice. So we put the link here, RSVP. Come, let's get a drink together. And yeah, bring your good attitude. We're going to have some fun together. Yeah, no, we changed it to Saturday because we couldn't get a good flight to be on time for Friday, and we just didn't want to risk it. Sorry about that. So it's on Saturday, not on Friday, because the flights are a little bit difficult to get. And yeah, that's it. So that's pretty good. I'm getting out of all of my Tesla position. I'm already out of all of my TQQ. So yeah, I'm all out of Tesla as well. Yeah, that's it, guys. Thank you so much. And if you have any question, email me, andrew@bearabletraders.com. Brian, anything from you?
No, that's it. Yeah, just Baba. Why I traded Baba while you were talking. It seemed broke out through 106. So got another little trade in there. Yeah. Anyway, it was yeah. Missing the first 5 minutes wasn't a big deal. I wish I'd have missed the first 5 minutes. Anyway, all right. Have a good day, everybody.
Thank you so much, guys. Talk to you soon. And